Welcome back. You're still on to Wake Up Nigeria. And here with me in the kitchen this morning is Chef Mary Jane. Isn't it amazing? We have two Mary Janes, and this is another Mary Jane. And this morning she'll be making Gizdodo. Just in case you're wondering, what's Gizdodo? Explain, please.
Okay, Gizdodo is a combination of dodo and gizzard in a wise, in a well-spiced way, not the regular one.
Not the regular one.
Yes.
What a beautiful way to wake us up this morning. Give us something sumptuous, something different. I'm really loving this recipe this morning. Now let's talk about the ingredients quickly.
Yeah, for my Gizdodo, I have green pepper, spring onions, red bell pepper, that's butch cornet, and rodo, gizzard itself, and the plantain. Your Maggi, your salts.
Seasoning cubes?
Seasoning cubes.
Yeah.
Okay, your granite oil.
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
Okay, great. And I see that you already started frying up the plantain that we're going to use
I've already chopped the plantain to cube size of my choice. You can do it in any way you want it, but I prefer it being chopped in a cube size.
Okay, in like little chunks, just like we have here, as you can see. Look at this. This looks really beautiful, by the way. We don't like that, the brown one. But then, can you also use like overripe plantains? Because there are some people who just specifically love overripe plantains. Those really soft, mushy plantains.
Oh, yes. If I'm using an overripe one, it depends. That's maybe if you are using it for family alone. But when it comes to an event or you are cooking for others, you don't know people's choice. So you don't need to use an overripe plantain.
I agree
so that's why I'm using a fresh one.
I agree with
fresh
you.
One. Not too soft. They're not too ripe, but very normal.
I can see, I know that it's obvious like you cater to events and stuff. How's it been since after the lockdown and business, you know, picking up gradually?
It's been awesome.
Sure.
It's been awesome because basically, it's not only events I do. I train both online and hands-on.
So I say like that's a new direction now for a lot of chefs. Yeah, training online
has
been.
Truly, the lockdown has really opened our brain to another way of doing the business more, which is online way.
Nice.
So it's been awesome.
Nice, nice. I like the dimension, like all the dynamism that's taking place in everywhere. I mean, in the catering industry, in the tech industry, even in the makeup industry, everybody's just evolving and moving with the time. So now let's get back to our Gizdodo. Let's talk about the process. So now that our plantains are frying up, when they're ready, what's next?
Okay, once you get your plantain being fried finished, the next thing to do, you can as well use the oil, but I wouldn't like to use the oil. I'll use another fresh one. Sorry, you would have, the first thing to do is cook your gizzard. Put whatever you want to put. But for my gizzard, I added garlic, turmeric, ginger, then my spice.
Okay.
You make sure your Gizdodo is well cooked. Gizzard rather is well cooked. Not too soft, they're not too hard.
Oh, okay. Just then, in between.
In between.
Okay.
Then if you are chopping your gizzard, you will make sure it's not too small. Because by the time of frying it, it will shrink.
Oh, okay.
So you just cut it normal.
Okay.
After then, you set it aside, fry your plantain, which I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Then you bring out your plantain. The next thing is to blend your fresh pepper.
Okay.
After blending your fresh pepper, you do as if you want to make a sauce. You put your vegetable oil.
Okay.
Then after that, you make sure you put onions to change the taste or the aroma of the oil.
Give it a flavor.
A flavor.
Okay.
After that, you remove that particular onions you remove it out. You don't need it.
Oh, okay.
It has done what you want.
Oh,
then
wow.
The next thing is for you to put your pepper, your fresh pepper,
in
it. After that, you make sure the fresh pepper is a little bit done, not too cooked. Then you put your gizzard, put your spice and everything. Once it is ready, like 10 minutes, then you add your plantain to it. Then your Gizdodo is ready.
And please, don't go and put too much vegetable oil.
Yes.
We need to, you know,
You need to portion
not
everything.
that. Don't put so much vegetable oil when making this recipe. Just a little bit of vegetable oil, right?
Little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Depending on the quantity of what you are cooking. I would have said, okay, let me measure it for you, but no. Like this one I'm doing now, you would have used your instinct. Okay, this is what I'm cooking. I don't need much
vegetable
just
oil. Yeah,
small.
just little.
Just
Okay.
little.
All right, great. If you're just joining us, people, this morning, we are making Gizdodo. And this is Chef Mary Jane. And like she said earlier on, Gizdodo actually is gizzard and dodo. It's just a combination of both. And what other proteins can you use if not gizzard?
You can, well, if it is Gizdodo, basically you need your gizzard.
Okay.
But you can add everything other thing like your blended crayfish, your prawns, yes. But the presence of that gizzard is the main cocoa.
Wow.
It must be there. That's why it's called Gizdodo.
I make this, I know when I just got married, I used to make this a lot, but because I'm not a fan of gizzard, I always use beef.
Okay.
Shredded beef. Like, you still achieve the same thing, but same process, same, you know, recipe, but just different ingredients here and there, basically. All right, so much stuff happening here in the kitchen, and very soon we'll be, you know, putting up the menu on for you to see, just in case you missed out on any, you know, detail or information, just in case. But anyways, we'll be back here in the kitchen. But for now, we have to take you back in time, and Mazino and Mary are there. Welcome back, people. We are still on to Wake Up Nigeria. We've been serving you some goodness on the show, guys. Trust me, if you know that, well, if you're home and you're watching, please stay with us, because there's still so much more on the show, guys. With me in the kitchen this morning is Chef Mary Jane. Hello.
Hi.
she's so calm and collected. And this morning we are making Gizdodo. That is gizzard and dodo. That combination, yes, we are making that on show this morning. And let's run through the ingredients once again.
Okay.
Go ahead. You're too busy. I could do that for you.
If you are to make Gizdodo,
Okay.
basically things that you need are your fresh pepper, your gizzard, your turmeric is optional if you don't like turmeric. But garlic, ginger, if you don't like them as well, is optional, but it's very, very good for the health.
Yeah.
And your spice.
And on your screen right there are the ingredients, people. So please, if you're watching, grab your pen and your paper. If it's something you want to try over the weekend, over the week, please go ahead. All the ingredients are there on your screen. But go ahead, Mary Jane.
You have your plantain as well. You need it. I don't know how you want to garnish yours. You can garnish your Gizdodo in different ways with different things.
Okay.
But basically, I like my veggies. So I have my spring onions being chopped here, and red bud peppers and green peppers. And I have my onions. We have two types of onions as well, not the spring onions. I don't like the black onions. The white one is very good. The black one is always somehow make your food bitter.
Oh,
but
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there sometimes the onions are scarce. You'll find the white one very, very expensive. But the other one is very rapid when it's time. Like now, onions is very expensive.
I want to go to my 12 very soon. Okay.
So you can also...
So we have our vegetable oil cooking already, right?
Already.
And
the next thing I'm to pour is my fresh pepper.
Okay, great. All right. If you're just joining us, people, this is Chef Mary Jane, and this morning we are making Gizdodo. And going into the vegetable oil right now is our freshly blended pepper. Did you add any bit of tomatoes in there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just a little bit, yeah?
The tomato is not much. Just put small.
Okay.
Small. I don't know. Some people don't eat pepper. Maybe they are oxa patient and all that. Yeah. So that's why I decided to put, because I'm not, though for me at home, I don't really put fresh tomatoes.
Okay, you just
but
use
I'm
only
cooking
pepper.
for others here. I don't assume everybody to be like me in my estate or so. Now I added just little. And I don't use any other one. Like I use Hausa fresh tomatoes.
Wow.
Hausa fresh tomatoes.
Wow. Those ones that are very hot.
Very hot, big.
Okay. Oh, that's for the tomatoes and then the
Okay.
pepper. Okay, great. All right, so we're just going to wait for our pepper mix to fry up a bit till they're well done, yes?
Thank you.
Well, we're going to wait for them to
Cook a bit.
A bit,
A
okay.
bit.
And then we'll put in our, then what's going in next, quickly?
Next thing is your spice.
Okay. And so you could use any
You'll
spice
be mindful
you
of
want.
what, the spice you are putting, because
Okay.
if your gizzard is well spiced already, you don't need to put too
so much spice
Yes,
in your
because you'll
pepper
be
mix.
having, when your spice is too much, the food will be tasteless.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It will be tasteless.
All right, great stuff happening on the show, guys. And as you know, every Monday we bring you some good motivation, and Mazino is taking that. Hello, Mazino. So this is Gizdodo. And Mike is already, Mike is whispering in my ears that he wants to be the one to do the tasting. So
Who
it's
said
fine.
that? Me that I'm fasting.
No way.
So
Wait,
whilst
I don't
Mike is
understand.
having a taste,
that I'm fasting.
please, Chef Mary Jane, quickly tell us how you put this together. Thank you very much.
Okay, on my table here, I'm having Gizdodo. For your Gizdodo, you need to get fresh pepper, tomatoes, turmeric, ginger, garlic, gizzard, plantain, and your spice.
Yeah,
Nice.
very
Nice.
easy. Well, you just don't toss all of them together, dude, but it's a process. And yeah, so Mike,
Can
tell
put
us.
it all together at the same time.
Yeah, but basically all of it goes into, it's a one-pot dish at the end of the day.
Okay, so you know this kind of food, you have to finish the food first before you.
Mike, can you exactly? Oh my goodness.
Ogbeni,
Exactly. Boring is word.
Calm down, come on, it. Calm down, Mazino.
okay, let's remember to
You're
get
not
a
the one
picture
testing
of this
today.
one. We'll get a picture. I hope we got the picture.
This is not Scooby, Mike. So eat it with class.
What you tell me to say is sweet. Very sweet. No, you speak English like Mazino now.
No, you have to experience it and tell
Yeah,
exactly
you
about
know.
that experience.
Come on,
It's the
sweet.
translation from taste to brain,
brain,
back
to
into
b-
words, and then communication.
Thank you.
It's an art.
Yes.
It's
I'm
an
seeing like
art
two
you don't
phones here.
have.
Just
And with that, we would like to say a very big thank you to everybody, crew, and everyone.
Yeah,
Mary
Chef
Jane.
Mary
Thank
Jane.
you.
Mary Jane, thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
being here.
Thank
Everyone
you
who
for
has
welcoming me.
contributed to the success of today's show. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And of course to homely.ng for the kitchen accessories. Thank you so much.
imagine we soak curry with this thing.
Bring, let me show you how it.
I'm going to.
We'll bring it
I
this
mean,
way.
I need curry now. I need to soak with this thing.
As in, I
Oh,
don't-
God, Benny, calm down there.
Bye, have a amazing day.